Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Miitopia, and this is my first ever playthrough of Miitopia. We have another set of faces that we were able to return to their owners, and now I guess we're just gonna go back and receive whatever gift they're gonna give us, because we already got the jewel, which I imagine is gonna eventually open some door. Again, like, it's kind of like a very, like, there's like a formula to it, but I don't think the formula is bad. I don't think formulas in games are bad, you know what I mean? I feel like too often we try to ask games to like do like innovative things in every single aspect of their gameplay. But to me, as long as the game is good, like that's all that matters to me. And if that's what happens in this game, then that's good. I'm safe, but more importantly, Lady Bull is alive and well. Thank you, thank you. Take this as thanks. So 600 gold, but are you all gonna give me a gift? Or is this from all three of you together? Because that's wait, really? All three of you? And I should say before anything goes any further, I think this game does super innovative stuff when it comes to like turning the JRPG genre on its head. Like there's so many crazy stuff that you don't see in many other games that honestly makes this game unbelievably enjoyable and really good. And one of my Game of the Year contenders so far. Thank you for saving me. The Fab Fairies has such incredible power. And you're no pushover yourself, stranger. You helped us a lot, so you should have this. So what are you giving me? This is okay, I thought you were gonna give me one together because I saved you all at the same time, like pool it together, but that's cool too. By the way, is Lady Rebel okay? Is she safe? How cool is it though that they like, how well they're establishing the, like the culture of each area we go to? Like, and they do it in such simple terms, it takes like a second, and they do it really well. Like, they do it really unbelievably well. Like, we're in the Elven Retreat, we know that they are obsessed with the Fab Fairies, right? We went to Greenhorn, we know it's just a simple town with, like, simple values, and they have simple things that they do in the town. We went to other towns as well, and they have, like, their own culture also. Even when we went to the castle, it's so different, like, they're so distinctive. I think I can die happy. You must have helped a stranger in your own way. Here, you take this. I do want to spend, like, as much time as I can praising the games that I play, because I really feel like I've been one of the luckiest people when it comes to Let's Plays, that like, I'm constantly just playing really good games. There has been one or two that I've stopped playing just because I didn't enjoy them that much, but like, I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky to get to play such good games. Here we go. I love Elena's new outfit. It kind of reminds me of, you know, Yuki-chan from 13 Sentinels, Yuki Takamiya. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato! I love to sing because I'm not tone deaf. I love to sing because I'm not, okay, great. Red, round, and shaped like the sun. The mysterious veggie tomato, the tomato. Love the tomato song. Walking here just makes me want to sing. Now I want some ketchup. I like ketchup. I do like ketchup, but like, it's like, I feel like ketchup's like the most basic of condiments, but like it's still pretty good. Especially if you get a good ketchup, like some Heinz ketchup, some Chef ketchup, pretty good. But like, you know, I feel like it's also one of those things where like it can overpower the flavor of what else you're eating. I talk about food so much in this playthrough. I record these videos after breakfast. It's not like I'm hungry. Let's do, oh, first of all, love and peace, to let go of the quarrel. Something I neglected to do in the last one. And I should say as well, like, just so people don't think that, like, I'm making, that, like, at the start of the episode, I was like, having a formula is not the best thing in the world to do, but this game does it well anyway. Some of the greatest franchises, like, have formulas for their games. In fact, I think the majority of, like, my top 10 favorite games of all time do that. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube, my favorite horror game of all time. It's super innovative, super creative, but the thing is, like, it has a formula to it. You go around opening doors, opening keys, getting shortcuts, solving puzzles. It's a formula, you know, and it works. You know, most Zelda games, you meet someone in town, they point you towards a dungeon, you go to that dungeon, but again, it works because of what you do in between those things that make it really different and fun. Breath of the Wild is another perfect example too. A game that like breaks formula in every single sense, but then since you're breaking formula, that becomes a formula itself, if that makes sense. Like, games are like, really can't be without like a formula in some ways. And it just works for those games. And it works for me too. It works for me too to have something to grasp onto. Luring Elaine to now. I'm okay. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Like, yeah, me too. I've seen worse too. I do love hearing you guys' headcanon. I'm sorry if I can't get around to like all of it because there's so many different conversations going on about the different characters in the game. But just like, I love making these characters. I love having fun with these characters. It would be more fun, like, from some people maybe to make like I suppose to make like characters be all like celebrities and stuff and things like that, and like be like main characters from other franchises, which we have done quite a bit with like a lot of our characters. But the characters we're gonna be with for a long time, I really, really like, you know, want to like have them be people that I can grasp onto and care about, just more than like just like characters that I like from other games. Someone got on the wrong side of the bed. That phrase is always so funny. Oh my god, 3 twerkies? I'm sorry, we gotta get rid of these guys. We gotta get rid of these guys. Again, nothing against twerking. You twerk your heart out, right? But those twerkies are getting in my face without my permission. Chicken curry, that's so funny. You kill turkeys or twerkies and you get chicken curry. And in, great. Which means we're very close to the Quizmasters, which I actually like enjoyed the quizzes quite a bit. They are pretty stressful, but they are a really fun like distraction from the rest of the game, and they kind of like break up the gameplay quite a bit too. I think it works that way very well. It might be a good idea. Oh, that's really neat. It might work well with the jumpsuit as well. The tanks have been really neat. I think, you know, some people said that the tank is usually better as a... I forgot that the jumpsuit is separate, by the way. It's a part of that thing, too. I completely forgot about that. But the army costume, I don't know. I still like this a lot, guys. It's going to take a lot for me to get rid of this. I think some people say, yeah, the tank is better maybe when you use it as a player yourself. Yeah, 100%. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff that, like, I definitely make mistakes with. Or not make mistakes, but a passionate reminiscence. Oh, she's talking about what we did. A shooting star. Were you there for that? I don't think you were there for... What a moving story. I don't think you were there for that, Elena. Elena's been hearing stories and making them for herself. And then we saw a shooting star. Wow, you were here for that whole time? Sacrifice, great. Take damage in place of a friend. They won't lay a finger on you. Fantastic. So what we might do now, since you're like pretty low with like everybody, like we need to make it more combative when it comes to like combat and stuff. So you're 8. Yeah, you can stand to like gain more levels with Elena for sure. To get to that space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fishing. A horse outing. For who though? Is there much worth in going past 15 with the horse? I think that like you know what? Like you deserve it like a little bit of a horse outing. You've been spending the most time with aggro. It's an outing with aggro. Smells like freedom. I don't think any character in the game has looked as good as Elena when she... Oh, this is so pretty. You know what I mean? It's so pretty. What are they doing? Now trot! and canter. He's there having the best time. Well, I hope Aggro's having a good... Aggro definitely had a good time. That's good. Snooze with the pal in the safe spot to boost the restorative effect. Great. I will be honest though, I do sometimes regret not making Ike a thief, because I think he would have been great as a thief as well. But like we already have a thief as well. But like, you know, there's more than one thief in the world. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? There's more than one thief. No luck so far. Oh. Got something? I mean, that's better than nothing, right? A banana? Great, raising their level up a bit. Because getting higher levels on all of these guys is a good, like, it helps in battle so much. Like, I remember when with the first party, I was so shocked that once you get everyone to, like, past level 6, how everything just, like, runs so smoothly. So I'm gonna, like, let him raise up his levels a bit more with people. Like, it's crazy how smooth things go once everyone's at a higher level with each other, like, past 6, because they're constantly doing stuff, they're constantly supporting each other. It makes the battles flow so well. I love it. Team Ike is snoozing. Team Ike? Guys. Ike? Oh. Okay. I guess those sheep are going by. That's fair enough. Everyone needs a hobby. I like to think that, like, Ike was literally like, hey, Evil, do you want to go somewhere and just, like, sleep for a bit where we can be quiet? You know what's funny about these backgrounds? They can make these backgrounds look so detailed, obviously because, like, you don't have to interact with them. You know what I mean? They're not interactable. But at the same time, they're still impressive to me. They're still really impressive. So we have this tomato spaghetti. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so freaking good. So we have MP. You're almost full up though. Dislikes. Is there anything you might like that has more MP in it? I mean, you love this, so... Oh, you're full up already? Yeah, you're almost... It makes sense. We're gonna save that for you then as well. So this brings up your attack. Do you want to try this? Didn't mind it. Okay. But still, like, a little boost to your attack isn't bad. So we have this, which brings up your MP and your defense. Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't need it in your really that much, though, in fairness, though. You're pretty stocked up. Chicken curry, which brings up your HP. Who's... Yeah, you can get more HP there, Elena. I just showed Elena to my friend, the new Elena, the new current Elena, and his thing was like, oh, it looks like Tifa if like she was like a homunculus. It's like, I suppose that is true. I'm gonna save the other stuff for the other characters because they are a little bit lower leveled. They are lower stats, you know. Kind of makes sense for us. If you hear my cat, it's whining outside. I shouldn't say whining because that sounds kind of mean, but that's what they do. They kind of like, wow. He's probably just a little bit lonely. Just a little bit lonely. Everyone gets a little bit lonely and it's okay. Who has a never-ending thirst for fun and games? Only me, your friendly neighborhood quizmaster. Could you tell me someone who's just for their outline? Oh, this is actually not easy. Like, I remember I don't know if we had trouble on this one, but this is not easy. Especially since our characters are pretty new and we've changed them a couple of times now, especially the newer ones. Okay, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? That is Evil. Evil in his, like, normal outfit is so weird to see now. It's like he can walk. This is Ike. Yeah, this is okay. I'm okay. Maybe I remembered this wrong. Maybe this was pretty easy the first time. Oh my god, what are you doing, Soul? Okay, Soul. What was that? Congratulations! You beat me fair and square! 5... Oh, thanks! We need to be eating more MP sweets as well, that's the thing. Because I think their properties go up the more you eat them. I'm just wondering how worth it it's gonna be. So now we have this, we've gotten all the faces. There's only one place we can really go. And that's towards this door. That's such a cool area, like the little, like, dark pond. Lotus Lake. I suppose a pond to me would be a lake to these people as well, I suppose. This is a really neat environment. Like a really just neat environment all around. Okay, we're starting to get in, yeah, like we had this before, but like former enemies that would have been considered bosses are now showing up as like regular enemies, which is cool. It's actually one of my favorite aspects about, again, like I talk about it quite a bit, but like, then again, it's one of my favorite games ever, is, you know, Dark Souls 1. I love the idea of like bosses becoming, oh, they're both dancing, great. Of bosses becoming regular enemies later on in the game. It like helps you show you how far you've come. And while it's a different type of, oh god. While it's a different type of golem, you get what I'm saying, right? Like you understand it. And like we're actually doing pretty okay when it comes to like fighting these guys now. Maybe it's just because we have more defense. Soul gained a level. Is that tiddler food or toddler food? The Dark Lord Bad is in his castle, you say? That's right, the one up on the volcano. And it's off to the east? Bull must have told you, right? But we can't go now, I'm afraid. But why? The road there is hidden by magic, and we wouldn't want to get lost, would we? That makes sense. Maybe we'll need all elves to help us, just like we needed the genie to help us last time. I can't get over how good Elena looks now, guys. I love it. 220. That was a very quick trip to the inn. I kind of like the more straightforward paths as well. I think they actually are pretty good. Great, awesome. Now that we have that, oh, they're gonna be talking to her. Let's see if anyone wants to buy. Oh, they all want to buy something. So we have this, which is freaking amazing. We have this, which we're definitely going to buy next. I think this, yeah, because he's like, yeah, he deserves a bit more armor here. That's fine with me, Ike. You can take that. We have some more money as well to buy this or this. I'm thinking we buy this because it's the lower level thing, right? Because we want to, like that, like he already has a high enough defense. Now she's brought up to kind of like this similar defense to evil. No, we're not changing this outfit for a while. It's gonna take a whole like thing to stop us from taking away that armor. Oh no. Oh no. What is it? Someone's gonna get jealous. As always. Don't mind if I do. A poem? A poem? Read it. Read it to all of us. She's kind of happy. Ike? You're jealous? Always Elena. It's not fair. Ike is jealous of Elena. I was swap between Elena and Elena. Maybe it's just so natural, but her name is Elena. Her name is Elena. Okay, so let's do some more spaghetti.
Oh yes, very good. Best meal on planet.
Then we have tiddler food. Easy to eat with a mild flavor and small veggie chunks too. Which will build up someone's HP. You're probably gonna hate this. No, okay. That's good. Anything else to build up HP? Yes, you like this a lot, so let's build up your HP even more. We have this that also builds up your HP. We could do with having you have more health. I mean, for sure. Then we have this that also builds up some HP. You're too full. Again, I might, no, I might save it. I'm gonna save it. Because Soul's HP is fine. Like, he's one of the people that, like, I feel like is usually fine with his HP. First of all, though, there's a problem on the team. There's a problem. Also, like, I'm gonna go back to, the Squire armor. I just think it looks better than all the other stuff here as well. Weapon, I think it's fine. I think the steel sword looks fine, you know. We didn't give him this awesome hair for him to not be show it off to everybody, you know what I mean? He needs to show it off to everybody. Let's head on. It's a pretty cool, like, thing, being able to stop quarrels whenever we can. Like, just being able to, like, end a quarrel. Three holes this time. We know what to do here. I like that. Wait, there's a third one? We need one more jewel. Where would that be? Huh, wait, did we get all the faces? We didn't get all the faces. There's one more down here, right? Wait, hold on, let's check. Let's just check the village again, because again, the thing is about this, guys, is that like I can't, you know, you're not gonna remember absolutely everything about this game. So there was one more face then. Oh, you, hello. So where's it's in the cave, right? I remember it was maybe in the cave. No, it's over here. Oh, okay, now I know why I missed it, because I didn't even see it on the map for a second there. That's fine, we'll be back in a second. Hold on one second. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. She's like, oh, they're leaving? They're going? The humid forest. Such clean air. Let's take some deep breaths. Okay. I go, oh, no, Ike! I feel like Ike is, and again, it's because he's not as, like, but then again, even, like, at a lower level, I feel like the other teams definitely had more interactions with each other. I hope Ike gets, like, more acquainted with the team before, like, anything bad happens again. Laid back, here we go. Looks dodgy out there. This is always breaks my heart, look. Lena! Wow, this team hates each other. This team hates each other. Love and peace, you can't do it on yourself. You can't do it on yourself. That is something. I suppose it makes sense. Like, you could just stop your quarrel yourself if you wanted to. Okay, let's get back to it in as quick as possible. We already have a Lena and Soul put together. Okay, Ike level 9 is really good. Evil level 10 is good. Wait, oh, I missed the move. Hold on one second. That's my bad for skipping through things. It said fire a laser, killing everyone in your path, basically. Okay, Evil. Please use that all the time. Can I ask you something? What is it? What will you do once we've saved everyone? I'm going after the Dark Lord Bad. Ah, so you're going to leave then? Well, it's okay. You'll be heading for Karakatan Volcano then. I'll help you get there. That's a promise, darling. It's a slight thing, but every time he's called darling or sweetheart, he looks at the camera like, did you get called darling or sweetheart? That's me. I am the darling sweetheart. Which Soul is. He is a darling sweetheart. Wow. Trixie Slime.
Trixie Slime.
Horse, snort, mounted attack. Let's just do a mounted attack. Bash its face in, shall we? Slap it. Ike, slap it. First quarrel, distracted. Oh, so the quarrel is she could have helped him but didn't? Ike is looking elsewhere. This is crazy, but they have more defense now. That's something I've noticed. Which is very good. That's a pretty bow, by the way. So horseplay, so what we're learning, by the way, is horseplay is for sure always going to be... No. You're not more, you don't do more damage than her. See, the coral has like some, has a lack of benefits sometimes, but like I feel like sometimes it actually like works out for the better? Like, hear me out. I think that like, sometimes you get 2 attacks, but like we don't want people quarreling, that's the thing. We don't want people angry at each other. It's not conducive for a good battle environment. Okay, Elena got to go by herself that time. That's a really cool stubborn trait that we didn't actually see before. So that stubborn trait is like, he's like so stubborn that he's not gonna move. He's not moving. You're not moving him. I like that a lot, actually. That's really neat. Wait, what's he planning to do here? Oh, just a bunch of fire. Okay. She has a lot of health. I say as like we destroy her. I mean, you say already, Soul, but like, learn to high tea. Restore yours and your friend's MP in a moment of peace. That's actually really cool. If I'm honest, I don't think it'd be as useful as we think. Because like MP sprinkles are like really convenient to use and you can use them like so simply as well. Like there's never an issue with using the MP sprinkles if you just like click on it as fast as you can. You use it like straight away before the next turn. So I wonder how well that's gonna do for us. Okay, awesome. Everyone's a level 10 as well, which is good. It's a good level to be at. You two stop fighting, or else. Oh, these two. I like to think that, like, Evil is showing Ike the ways of, like, you know, like, to be at one with his feelings. Evil has learned that you don't have to be angry all the time. You don't have to be upset like Ike is all the time. You don't have to fight all the time. So we have spend gold. So this armor is already really cool. Yeah, the B outfit's awesome too, but we're gonna go with this. Wait a second, that's actually kind of... I weirdly like it with the helmet on. I don't know, maybe it's just like the way the facial expression is, but I actually kind of like it with the helmet on. We don't have enough to get that there. We do have enough to eat some grub, though. Some more HP. Who has the lowest HP again? Yeah, you, please. We have this, which will also bring up your HP and your speed. Do you like cheese? Elena loves cheese. So we have this, which will bring up your MP and your speed. We don't know how well people like this. Will you like this? Not very much, but at least, like, you brought up your speed a bit. And we have this will bring up your HP as well, but you're full. I'm gonna save it for Elena. I'm saving it. I'm saving the food because like we don't always get as much food. And even some people said that I'm getting less food than you usually would on a playthrough, which is like rather strange, but I suppose that's the way things go. So we can go back, get our prize, and then head back up to the door and put that third jewel in there. Hello. You have your face back. Oh yeah, I forgot you can speed this up as well. Okay, so the other ones gave me... We had a bit more trouble getting your one, so you have to give me 2,000 gold.
Stranger, my lady. Cheers for everything you've done.
Here's a thank you. What do you give me? Oh, that's good, actually. I'll take it. Oh, I feel so bad for these elves. There we have it. It's going to be like... I like that this is probably going to be another, like... dungeon type area, but it's gonna be kind of like in a like I guess a lake. So we have multiple directions we can go to. Middle first. Let's go to the middle first. We're gonna be taking a lot of these routes. Obviously now we're gonna, like, you know, I made that decision that we're not gonna take every single route. Like, if there's a small route that will clearly just, like, be a branching path that gives us a flag. You okay?
Agro's back sways as she moves. It's hard to keep my balance sometimes.
With the way you're sitting, I can see.
At least my abs get a workout.
Great way of looking at it, I suppose. With the way you're sitting, no wonder you get knocked off. Like, if there's a little path that's clearly not going to give us anything, so we have rocks and tadpoles, like these stuff here, right? So rocks and tadpoles. So we can either fight the rocks or we can fight the tadpoles. Let's fight the tadpoles. Like this right here, this is just going to give us more battles now. Like, maybe we should do this type of stuff more? I don't know. Like, and actually, in this instance, I actually think that, like, more battles is a good thing, though, because we're gonna level up a bit more. Solely boy, solely boy. But even at that, like, I wonder if it's even going to give us, like, that much of a level up. So we're fighting, yeah, all tadpoles on this route. Oh, boy. Oh, this is actually going to be good for us. 57 damage is a lot. When she actually gets going with that stuff, that's a lot of damage. And I like that he's doing this move, but at the same time I'm worried that he's gonna hit one of us. Like, it's good because it's a multi-attack. But at the same time, it's also like, yeah, we don't want to die. Sword sashimi. Maybe I don't know if this is new or not, because, like, again, we might have, like, gotten to that stuff before. Since we're definitely not going to finish this in this episode, I'll then let you guys, like, let me know what you think about this, because, again, I've never played Miitopia. I don't look up stuff about Miitopia. So, if you think that we should take the rock path as well, then we will probably take the rock path if that's, like, what's good. Obviously, the decision always comes down to me in the end, because, again, I want to have fun. You know what I mean? I want to have the most fun I can in a game. At least, like, it built you up a bit. So we have this, which builds up your HP. Would you like this, maybe? Okay, that's good. We have this, which builds up your HP as well. You know what? Yeah, we'll give you more HP. Or at least the power to get more HP. And this builds up your attack. Yes. Take this and become even more powerful than you can possibly imagine, please. We have this, which builds up your MP and your magic. I'm gonna give it to you. We have this, which builds up your attack. You're full. Yeah, why not? And this, which builds up your HP, but you're pretty full. We'll give this to you. Let's like, we could save it, but I feel like, you know, we've saved a lot of food, and, like, their stats are getting better and better. We'll save that last bit of food. But, see, the thing is, though, like, I feel like on a path like this, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. The reason why I'm going is because I don't want to miss any interactions, and also, like, avoiding a bunch of enemies just because it's not on the main path is something that, like, I feel like I don't want to do just in case. you know, enemies might get more difficult. The world's gonna get more difficult. Enemies are gonna be harder to beat. It's probably a good idea to fight as much enemies as we can.
It's us, the Rocky Boys.
Let's give him a bit of an out of tune. I love that sound. You guys need to stop fighting, okay? Oh, did she feel bad? Oh no, we protected him. I suppose they are kind golems. 37 damage is a lot of damage. We're doing good with Icon. I actually don't regret it at all, guys. It wasn't a bad decision to make him a knight.
The poor thing.
Oh, that's close to a quarrel. Which, like, I can understand that quarrel a lot. You know, while I would never, like, be angry at a friend for, being kind, at the same time, there is that thing where it's like, these dudes are trying to kill us. You know what I mean? Like, if we die now, if someone gets knocked out or someone gets hurt, you know, it's not gonna be a great thing for us. It'll be a great thing for them, but not for us. Oh, another one of these cyclone enemies are Spring Breeze.
Spring Breeze is what they're called. Spring Breeze.
So another, yeah, the kind golem trait is actually like pretty neat. Like having enemies like have this kind of empathy as well. Like I'm all for it. I'm really all for it. I really want to see Evil use that laser beam. Jeez. Okay, Ike. Tornado Lemonade. Tornado Lemonade sounds really freaking sugary. Oh, we got a chest this way. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm talking about the ones I want to skip are the smaller paths that like give us usually not much at all. Like, you know, the smaller paths are just like, hey, this is another way to get there. There's no point in going up those paths because we've never once gotten a story interaction on the really tiny paths. Quarrel's over. Thank the Lord. Thank Miitopia, boy. Elena is forgiven. It took you that long to forgive Elena? I think Soul is just missing his other friends sometimes. I think that's what's happening. So you spend gold. A new weapon for you, of course. Get that freaking Prince of Persia blade. Great game. I heard about like the game getting delayed. And like, here's the thing. Like, I want to make videos about this sometimes, but I'm kind of like... I don't really feel like... sometimes kicking people when they're down, you know, and that Prince of Persia reveal was not great for them, you know what I mean? Prince of Persia is one of my favorite games of all time. The original trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. And it's like, when I first saw that trailer, unfortunately, I remember thinking to myself, oh boy, this was not done with love and care, which like, that's the furthest I'll ever talk about it, because I don't want to be like, you know, what's the point in talking about something when like, you're probably not gonna play it anyway. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a part of your life, so there's not much point talking. 59 attack. But like I heard it got delayed again, like second delay into like 2022. That is rough going. That is a rough day. That's why I kind of like enjoy the new. Like, in the past 2 years, the way Nintendo have been doing things a lot of times. Nintendo have started because of COVID, granted, because of COVID. It was after, like, I feel like as well, Metroid and Breath of the Wild are two things that they kind of, like, changed their whole stance. Oh, here's a battle, great. Changed their whole stance on, like, how they announce games, because last year, And there's proof. It's not like I'm saying this just like as a theory. There's proof. They started announcing games like a few months before they came out and then just dropped them. They did it with Age of Calamity. They did it with Origami King. They did it with Pikmin Remastered. You know? They did it with Miitopia. Like, Miitopia was like announced like and then released like a couple of months afterwards. Like, not that long afterwards. They had like a specific release window. And to me, that's the way you do it. Like, you announce a game if you know it's ready or whatever, and you talk about it. Now, I know, like, you know, you're coming from me, like, not in a marketing background. Of course, you have to create hype for a game at the same time. But, like, sometimes it's, like, title screens where it's, like, this game is happening, you know? I'd much rather see the game or, like, see when it's going to be coming out, personally. The same thing is happening with Elden Ring, and I'm sorry for going off on a tangent, guys. I really do apologize. But the same thing's happening with Elden Ring, where it's like, people are like, I want to see a new trailer for Elden Ring. And it's like, yeah, I'm so excited for Elden Ring, but I don't really want to see it was announced like 2 years ago. I don't want to see another trailer unless like they have a release window. You know what I mean? It's like, unless I know it's coming out soon. It's like, then it's just another trailer without any like knowledge of when it's coming out, you know? It's like, I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be playing it, you know? I also love Nintendo's strategy of like releasing more and more demos for games that like maybe weren't as popular before, but like would become more popular. The Miitopia demo did fantastic. The Pikmin 3 demo was just like went down so well with me personally as well. The Age of Calamity demo, like 3 demos that like really I think sold a lot of people on those games, because after those demos came out, everyone was talking about them like they were so good. It swayed me on this game and with Pikmin. Look at these two. Really did sway me as well. I knew, oh, a whisk. A whisk? Yeah, why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Sometimes I'm a bit too like rigid with the designs, you know. Let's have a bit of fun. Let him have a whisk. Let him whisk us all away. So we have this again. I want to raise up some more stats with you guys. Spend gold. We can't spend much gold. We have some grub, which will build up all of. I'm gonna do it for you. And that's fine. Of course, I say this whole thing about release dates as E3 is right around the corner. Literally tomorrow, the like Summer Games Fest starts, and then we have E3 starting as well. Let's take these side routes as well. See where they go. But I'm so glad I got to play a demo of this game. Because I think when after this game was announced, let's see what's happening here. Okay.
Don't fall asleep.
Mods, are you no. No. Are you guys can't select? Are you guys serious? Okay, get up. Do not leave Elena to fight this herself. Okay, Elena's doing her best. Elena is doing her best. But yeah, just to finish my thought, the demo of this game, like, I don't think I was going to play this game until I played the demo. You know, and it was really good. Elena, that was so freaking smart. That was genius. That was genius. A human wouldn't think of that. You're just, that's why you're the homunculus. Genius. Like, the AI is actually very smart in this game. Like, she knew that she was on her own. She had to, like, fight off these creatures. So instead of, like, fighting them off by herself, she created a dance that made them all, like, out of commission. That jump slash is lethal with help. Wow. Thank God everyone's back on good terms. Agro's like, are you okay? You okay up there? Oh, this is the new move. Defense. Oh, it's another move. He didn't use this before. So he didn't even use the defense move before. That's really funny. So he still doesn't say,
I'm trying to be good.
We didn't do Ike's war cry. Let's get that going after this. Yeah, let's get Ike's war cry going as well. This is a weird, like, it's a weird pathway, I think, this time. We'll get it going once we get to the end. What are you? Oh, we've seen a type of these creatures before, but, like, they were very different when we saw them last. What is he doing? Do you think you're funny? Do you think you're hilarious? Do you think that, like, oh, I'm just gonna destroy him? Do your laser attack. Do your laser attack. Okay, we'll do this as well. Great. Well done, Evil. Well done. Well done. Anna Lena for helping. Anna Lena for helping as well. He's always gonna be a little bit behind. Poor Ike. That was looks so good. Another battle. This is a long laneway. At least we're fighting these guys though now, so. Elena saving MP. As usual. But like when Elena does go all out, it is pretty fantastic. It's not like, you know. Nice little slap there as well. Like, yeah, Ike's doing fantastic damage again. You okay?
Elena!
Here we go, the new skill. Laser! Destroy them! Destroy them! Okay, that was good. I imagine with like help, that's gonna be impressive. That's gonna be super impressive. A new skill. Okay, let's see this. High T. Here we go. Oh my god. Are you joking? That's amazing. That's amazing. It's amazing. It's purely amazing. It's fantastic. That is superb. That was awesome. By the way, retract my original statement where I said maybe it won't be useful. That was pretty great. That was a pretty great thing to do, and it looked awesome too. Smacking them together. Man, the battles in this game can be so much fun. We've traveled like this has been a long route. Roast Griffin. That's Peter Griffin's brother.
Peter, your brother's coming for dinner.
Oh, Lois, you know I can't stand Roast Griffin. We will never talk about, I want like those letters are similar, but I should probably read them more. They get really similar going forward, I feel like. Once you get to pincer attack though, like I feel like you're almost unstoppable. Spend gold first of all. We'll buy this, but no. If you think for a second. That, maybe, yeah, I'm sorry, this outfit's too cool. It's too cool. We could also like eat some grub. We have outing tickets too, which I think we're gonna use solely on Ike. The reason being is I want Ike to get as high as possible with as much people as he can, and let's take it easy. Look at these two. Okay, everyone's a weirdo in this group in the best way possible. These two are the biggest weirdos. And I think like for some reason in my head, like these are becoming closer than anyone.
I want to have a go rowing as well.
All right, let's row together.
And hoop.
Oh boy. Maybe sort of likes. Just like building up again, because you want Ike to have like a stronger, but while we're doing that actually, I think it's perfectly perfectly fine to put. Oh wait, first of all, let's check on the team. Then we're gonna put Elena with aggro for a bit. No.
Diddly dee.
He's singing for Elena. That was beautiful. Let's put you over here for a bit with the horses for a bit, just to get you a little bit closer with you. We have a horse outing. We have fitness studio. Oh my god, these two at the fitness studio. Like, it's over. This game is over. This game is peaked. Evil and Ike at the fitness studio together. Check out the statue.
Yeah, reaped. Awesome.
Like this?
Not quite.
Yes, like Ike, you're so ripped. Look at you. You could destroy a freaking spaceship with your own hands. Gorilla protein. Take that all we can. Horse outing. You know what, Ike? Go on that trip. Go on that trip with aggro. You've earned it. Where are we going? The beach? Oh, he's trying to dig out. Oh, okay. Is there something here? Oh, well done, aggro. Okay. They grew together so fast. Snort. See, that's the thing. Yes, raising up the level with aggros is so good because I forgot about Snort, which is actually like so freaking useful. We can eat some grub too. We're gonna be ending the video after this as well. So anyone who wants to stick around for the food times can. Just giving everyone like an extra hour. This is like the after hours segment of the video where we're like eating food for a bit. Let's see, speed 3, attack, attack. Maybe we boost up. Let's boot up your attack as well because I feel like it might be a good idea. So you're pretty full. Your attack's pretty. I want to have you as like a beast, like a destructive beast. MP and magic. You could gain some more MP. Of course you could. Like we're giving it all to evil, but I feel like evil's doing a good job of MP too now as well. HP and attack. Hates. Yeah, sure. Try it. Then we have this, which builds up your HP. Do you want to try it? Fair enough. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. In the next one, we're going to keep going through this lake. This has actually been a really interesting place. And we're actually going to see where we're going exactly next. I'll set off now. And I just want to see where the lines go. Let's see. Oh, they just path out. They go over here. It's an optional, like, little side area. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice E3, by the way. Have a good E3 because it begins tomorrow with the Summer Game Fest. To be healthy, and I know I should be giving people maybe some advice on this, but to be healthy, I would choose the ones that you're most interested in, because sitting up and watching all those conferences is I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna be freaking like so long. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be watching them and going to be neglecting stuff that they should be doing, like maybe eating or sleeping, or maybe in some cases like, you know, staying healthy in other ways, like standing up, stretching. I'll also like, you know, I would just like go through like a bingo card or maybe something like that and like go through all the list of E3 events coming up off a website and just take down the ones and your time that you want to watch them are reasonable. And there's other ones you do want to watch that are on a not reasonable time. I would like maybe like say, hell, I'll watch that in the morning. I'll stay off Twitter until the morning. I'll watch that in the morning. because it can get very long and arduous, and especially now since like they've added more and more stuff onto this. Even with Sony not there, they've added more stuff onto this. I'm excited for Nintendo. I will have a Nintendo reaction up to this as well. There will be videos all 3 with Miitopia. It's not changing. It's not changing whatsoever. Stay true to yourself, be yourself, and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.